Okay, everyone, we're gonna get started on our backs. And you can just find a comfy shape. You wanna come to supported fish or anything like that, or supported bridge, you can. If you just wanna stretch out into a pentacle-like shape where your arms are extended overhead, your legs are extended out wide. Just soften in here, close your eyes. Roll your shoulders down your back. Take a few moments to get any wiggles out. Allow yourself to be present on your mat. Let any lingering thoughts from this morning, from earlier this week go. Take a deep breath in. And a big open mouth, sigh out. Another round of breath here. Take a big deep breath in. And another big sigh out. You took time for yourself on your mat today. It's sun is out here in Illinois. It's a little chilly, but be thankful that you're here on your mat and be present in this next 60 minutes on your space. When you're ready, inhale your arms overhead, point your toes to the bottom of your mat, just for a great big morning stretch. Feel through your entire body. Inhale your knees into your chest, and slowly start to rock and roll the length of your mat. When you're ready, come to a tabletop position. Take some time to set up here. Stack your shoulder over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Plant your left palm firmly into the mat. Inhale, raise your right palm off. Take a big gaze at your right palm. Exhale, bring it through, thread the needle. Be mindful of your hips. Your left hip bone likely is jutted up. You can square them back to the mat. You can either extend your left palm to the top of the mat for a nice side body stretch here. You can wrap it around for a bind in the back of your back, whatever feels good to you. This is a great shoulder opener. Inhale your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Bring your palm back towards your face. Inhale, raise your right palm up and plant it firmly on the mat for tabletop. Take a few rounds of cat-cow here just to wake up the spine before we go to the other side. Drop your belly, take your gaze upward for cow. Exhale, round your spine, take your gaze to your navel for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Come back to a neutral tabletop position. Plant your right palm firmly into the mat. Inhale, left palm lifts, take your gaze upward. Exhale, bring it through, thread the needle on this side. Again, be mindful of your hips. Are they squaring toward the mat? And again, extend your left arm towards the front of the mat or bring it around the back. Whatever feels good to open up here. When you're ready, raise your left palms to the sky, take your gaze up. Exhale, release it back down for tabletop. Tuck your toes, and before we head to down dog, we're gonna hover here. So lift your knees off of the mat, hover in tabletop, engage your core, just be mindful of what this feels like. We're gonna do some core today. Inhale, exhale, hips up and back for downward facing dog. This is likely one of your first down dogs of the week, perhaps your day. Take a moment to walk that out here. Make any movements that feel good to you. Press firmly into all corners of your palms. Take your gaze up to your navel. Let your head hang heavy here. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel. Bring your feet out about hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift to flatten out your spine. Exhale, release to ragdoll. So take a moment to really settle in here to this forward fold. You may want to grab onto opposite elbows and interlace your fingers behind your back. Your calf expansion if you've been sitting at a computer all week like I have and need some shoulder opening. Just allow your head to really hang heavy here and enjoy the benefits of this forward fold. Release your palms to the mat. Heel toe your feet back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, or Venmo all the way up. Take your gaze up. Inhale, hands to heart center. Softly close your eyes. Take a moment here to recenter. If you have an intention for your practice today, feel free to set that now. Inhale, rise, or Venmo. Take your gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Take a moment to set up in plank here. Dome at your shoulder blades. Take your gaze just firmly in front of your mat. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Take your hips up and back. Inhale, roll forward for plank. Hold here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll out to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk your palms to the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Venmo, take your gaze up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Keep your hips squared to the front of your mat. Take your gaze towards your right palm at the back of your mat. Be mindful of your hips. Inhale, rise, Venmo. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Again, shift your hips forward towards the front of your mat. Take your gaze to your left palm at the back of your mat. Inhale, rise, Urdhva. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands back out to plank. Hinge forward. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale for baby cobra. Just take your weight off of your palm. Take your gaze slightly in front of your mat. Plant your palms. Come up through tabletop, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, or Venmo. Take your gaze up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, shift forward. Keep your elbows next to your ribs, all the way down to your belly for either baby cobra or if you're ready for it, upward facing dog. Keep your gaze up. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. And a big open mouth sigh out, let it go. We'll take 2 more rounds of our swimming just to both complete in our body for our practice today. Inhale, take your gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Venmo, take your gaze up. Exhale, swan dive all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pinch your palms, step back to plank. Exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva. Perhaps you're ready here for a mini back bend. Take your gaze upward. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Take a chaturanga here. If you'd like, if you need a rest, you can meet me back in downward facing dog for your choice. Let whatever you felt here go. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for chair. Take your gaze up. Pretend like you're sitting back into a chair. Your weight should be into your heels. Take your gaze up to the sky as you sink. Exhale, lower power chair. Inhale for regular chair. Exhale, sink power chair. Inhale, burst open, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Take a flow here if you'd like. Otherwise, meet back in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a full open mouth, side out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring it through for a low lunge. Take some time to set up here in your low lunge. Drop your left knee, untuck your toes. Inhale for Anjaneyasana. Keep your gaze up. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace them there. Take your gaze upward as you sink more into your right knee to open up the front side of your body. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring them to heart center. Hinge forward. Exhale, twist over to the right. Use your left elbow to hook onto your right knee to help you twist open even more towards the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop your palms, tuck your toe. Bring your foot up and back for three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it through for a low lunge. Again, take some time to set up your low lunge here. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana on the left. Again, interlace your fingers behind your head. Really sink back, open up your chest to the sky. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hinge forward, twist towards the left-hand side. So again, just the more that you hinge into and push into your knee there, you can open up just a little bit more. Exhale, release your palms down. Plant your palms, lift your back knee. Inhale, lift your left foot up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring it in. Hold here. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring it in, round your spine. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it through for a low lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent. Sink into your front knee. Shift your hips towards the front of the mat. Take your gaze up. Exhale, bring your arms back for air crescent. Balance here. Inhale, rise, one-legged Tadasana. Bring your left knee up to a 90-degree angle. Exhale, sink to chair. Inhale, rise, raise your left knee again for one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four. Hook your ankle of your left foot on your knee and sink here. Allow some more opening in our hips. Inhale, rise, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms for gorilla. So turn your palms facing upward. Step on your palms as much as you can. Your toes should be near your wrist creases, and you can give them a little bit of a massage here if you've been on your computer all week. Good to release some of that tension. Allow your head to hang heavy here. When you're ready, take your palms from underneath your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back to plank. Take a chaturanga here or meet us right back in downward facing dog. Your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, let it go. Take a deep breath in here. And a big open mouth, sigh out, let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. Hold here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it through for a low lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, sink down into your front knee. Shift your hips to the front of the space. Take your gaze upward. Exhale, bring your arms back for air crescent. Take your gaze just slightly in front of your mat. Inhale, rise, one-legged Tadasana. Bring your right knee up to a 90-degree angle. Exhale, sink to chair. Take your gaze up. Bring your weight back to your heels. Inhale, rise, bring your right knee back up. Exhale, figure four on this side. Sink here, feel the opening in your hips. Inhale, rise, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, release, forward fold. Heel toe your feet out, about hips width distance. We're gonna take a wide Vinyasa here, so come down. And you can use your elbows to push your knees away just to allow some more opening in your lower back. Take a few breaths here. And take one arm twist. You plant one of your palms and bring the other up to the earth. Back to center and switch it out. You want to take a opening there. Inhale back to center. Plant your hands on your mat. Inhale your hips up and back. Heel toe your feet back to the center of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Step back to plank. Take a flow here or just meet us back in downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Again, this is your practice. You can skip as many down dogs or chaturangas as you want and hang out and try not to pose the whole time. It's your class. If you need something more than I'm calling for, you can take that as well. When you're ready, be back in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold. Inhale, reverse. Right knee, left elbow, cross it underneath and hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Inhale, rise for crescent. Sink. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Take some time to check for heel arch alignment. Sink into a 90-degree angle with your front knee. Roll your shoulders on your back, take your gaze over your middle finger. Really sink here in this warrior. Inhale for dancing warrior. Take your arms overhead, your gaze overhead, straighten your front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, dancing warrior. Take your gaze up. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, one more time for dancing warrior. Keep your front leg straight. Tee out your arms. Reach, reach, reach towards the front of your mat. Exhale, tic-tac your arms to 6 and 12 for triangle pose. If standing half moon's in your practice, you can take that here. By placing more weight into your front leg, up with the back foot. Reach for the earth or a block just in front of your foot. Take your gaze up to your left palm to test your balance or keep it towards the earth. If you're hanging out in triangle pose, feel free to stay there. This is your practice. Inhale, verse open for star pose, toes out, heels in. Take your gaze upward, top of your chest. Bring your hands to your hips, point your toes in, heels out. Exhale, fold forward for Prasarita. Hinge at your waist, allow your head to hang heavy. You can take any variation you want here. If you feel like you need some twists, you can plant one palm to the center and open up to either side. Perhaps you're craving some stillness right now because of the crazy core work that we've been doing. Whatever you need here, please take that. A few more rounds of breath here to play. If inversions are in your practice. When you're ready, plant your palms, halfway lift. Roll your fingertips back over to the front of your mat for a low lunge. Inhale, step your back foot up to meet your right foot at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Take your gaze up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Again, shift your hips towards the front of the mat. Keep your gaze back to your right palm. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Shift your hips forward, keep your gaze to your left palm. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Take a chaturanga flow here or meet us back in down dog for the other side of your call. Again, this is your practice. You skip every chaturanga. That's awesome. Take every chaturanga or do extra. If you're doing push-ups or whatever in between, that's awesome too. I will likely be skipping a lot of them. Inhale, when you're ready, come back to down dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, press under your body, hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it through for a low lunge. Inhale, rise, forward crescent. Sink into your front knee, keep your gaze up. Exhale, open up, warrior two on this side. Again, take some time to get into it on this side. Each side's different. Pull your shoulders on your back, take your gaze. Your middle finger. Inhale, dancing warrior on this side. Straighten your front leg, keep your palms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, last dancing warrior. Keep your gaze up. Keep your front leg straight. Tee out your arms. Exhale, reach, reach, reach to the front of your mat. Exhale, kick back open. Your triangle on this side. Again, if after you do your practice, feel free to take that here. If you want to just stay in triangle, do that too. Pause. Exhale, open up. Star pose. Take your gaze up. toes out, heels in. Feel the benefits of this very quick back bend. So good for elevating our mood, building confidence. Exhale, hands to hips, toes in, heels out. Exhale, hands forward for Prasarita on this side. Again, if you want to take a different variation or an inversion, feel free to do that here. Whatever feels good. Perhaps you want to get some movement in. You can come to side, just to loosen stuff up. Again, this is more practice. This is what we need. A few more rounds of breath here. If you're in an inversion, start to make your way down. Inhale, halfway lift, iron out your spine. Exhale, come to the top of your mat for a low lunge. Inhale, bring your back foot up to meet your left foot at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hasana, take your gaze up. Exhale, sink your chair. Sink in here, take your gaze upward. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. You've been here before. Be mindful of your knees in chair. Your left knee is likely jutted out in front of your right. See if you can make them parallel as you take your gaze back to your right fingertip. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Take a deep breath in, and a big open mouth, sigh out. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, rise for a chair, sink, take your gaze up. Sink down into your heels. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Again, be mindful of your knees here. Take your gaze to your left palm. Can you sink just a little bit lower? Hold here. Exhale, windmill or arms down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back to plank. Take chaturanga here if you wish. Or if you're like me and you want to skip, meet back in downward facing dog. Again, this is your practice. You take what you need. Take a deep breath in a big open mouth, sigh out, let something go. When you're ready, meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring it in. Hold here. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it through for a warrior one. Plant your back foot down on a 90-degree angle. Come up, hinge into your right knee. You may need to step your right foot out just a little bit to allow your hips to square to the front of your mat. Sink in, take your gaze up. Wrap your arms behind your back, interlace your fingertips. Inhale, puff up your chest, keep your gaze upward. Exhale, hinge forward for humble warrior. Allow your head to hang heavy here. You may need to just grab onto opposite elbows if this is way too tight for you. Can you continue to shift your left hip forward, your right hip back? And can you take your belly and your chest off of your right thigh? You can test your balance by closing your eyes, whatever you need here. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Straighten your front leg. You may need to shorten your stance here. We're going to take the pyramid. Shift your hips to the front of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Interlace your fingertips. Reach forward, hinging at the waist, and So your spine starts to round and then fold all the way forward for pyramid. Again, shift your left hip forward, your right hip back. Allow your head to hang heavy here. You'll feel a very intense stretch along the entire right side of your leg. My hamstrings are really tight and deep just from all the sitting I've been doing. So if you're like me, this one is a killer. Just breathe into it and allow your head and neck to hang heavy here. Focus on your breath. Are you even breathing? Few more rounds of breath here. On your next breath in, take your back foot up to meet your right foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Take your gaze up, your hands up. Take a big back bend here at the top. Allow some opening in your chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink back to chair. Bring your hands to palm, heart center, hinge forward here. Exhale, twist over to the right. Again, be mindful of your knees jutting out. Then you continue to twist out here and let something go. Exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise for chair. Sink your hips back, take your gaze up. Bring your hands to heart center, hinge forward. Exhale, twist over to the left. Using your knee to help twist you a little bit more in this direction. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pinch your palms, step back to plank. Take a chaturanga here. Meet us back in downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it in, fold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it through for warrior one. Plant your back foot down to a 90-degree angle. Sink into your front knee, take your gaze upward. Allow yourself to really get into this warrior one. If you need to, you can heel toe your left foot out just a little bit wider to allow your hips to shift to the front of the mat. Inhale, swim your arms behind your lower back. Interlace your fingers, puff up your chest. Exhale, hinge forward for humble warrior on the side. Take some time to test your balance by perhaps taking your gaze to your navel or close your eyes. Can you shift your left hip back, your right hip forward just a little bit? Steer your hips to the front of the mat. More rounds of breath here. Engage your core, use your breath. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Take your gaze up. Straighten your front leg. Step in your back foot. Shorten your stance. Shift your hips to the front of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms overhead, take your gaze up. Interlace your fingertips. Exhale, reach towards the front of the mat, move your core. Reach until you start to feel your spine rounding. And then you can fold here. Again, shift your left hip back, your right hip forward. You feel an intense stretch on the back of your left leg. Breathe into that. Let your Head and neck hang heavy here. Let something go. Inhale, bring your back foot up to meet your left foot at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, iron out your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, come to mountain pose. Just bring your hands to your sides, roll your shoulders on your back, softly close your eyes. Take a moment to bring yourself back to your intention, your why. Why did you show up for yourself on your mat today? Ground, be here. And when you're ready, plant your left foot into your mat. Inhale, take your gaze up, your arms up. Lift your right knee to a 90-degree angle. Exhale, open up, tree pose on this side. If keeping your foot and your inner thigh is too much for you, you can bring it to your shin, you can kickstand it. Just avoid your knee area. And find a gaze, something that's not moving. So don't look at me, because I'm wobbling everywhere. And you can really test your balance by bringing your gaze upward or closing your eyes. And you can bring your arms to any expression. If keeping them at heart center helps you stabilize, do that. If you want to grow your branches or bring your hands behind your back, you can do that here. But remember to keep your front body open by gently nudging your knee away to open up just a little bit more. So can you expand here and really group into your standing leg? So if you're wobbling everywhere, that should offer you some more stability. Take your gaze up again to test balance or close your eyes. Exhale, release, back to mountain. Wiggle it out, shake it out, let this side go. Again, close your eyes, just bring yourself back. Whatever happened on that side, let it go. We're not the same on each side. So you may have had a lot of trouble on that side, but the new side that we're gonna try now. So you can group into your other standing leg. Inhale, raise your left knee up to the sky, keep your gaze up as you lift your palms up. Exhale, hinge open for tree on this side. Again, you may need to adjust where your foot goes. You may want to try a different arm variation. You bring your hands to reverse prayer behind your back, or perhaps you bring your gaze up to the sky just to test your balance a little bit. If you fall out, you can get right back in. The beauty of these balancing poses, they really focus on being present. So your mind can't really wander a ton because you're trying so hard to stay balanced. So they're really good for if you find yourself anxious and spinning thoughts all the time. You can come to a balancing pose. It's really hard to focus on much else. One more round of breath here. Exhale, release, shake it out, let that go. Whatever happened on that side, totally okay. Inhale, rise, Urdhva, take your gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, iron out your spine. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Take a flow here if you'd like. If you need a break, feel free to take one. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, you do what feels good for you. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring your right foot next to your right palm for a lizard pose. If you want, you can take an active lizard by keeping your back leg up. I'm going to take a more relaxed version. You can drop your knee and untuck your toes. If you want to, you can push your right knee away from you as you sink down into your hips, just allowing yourself to open. If you really want an intense stretch, you can always come down to your forearm. Be mindful if you have any pain in your knee, back off. You may need to really take an easier version of this if you're having any knee issues, so be mindful of that. Take a few rounds of breath here, really to get into the hips. You come down to your forearms, come back up. You drop your knee, lift it back up, tuck your toes. Inhale, bring your right foot up and back for downward facing dog. Let it go. Big breath in. Full big breath out. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring your left foot next to your left palm. And stay active if you'd like, or you can drop your knee, untuck your toes. Again, taking any variation. If you would like to open up your lower back, you can nudge your left knee away and take your gaze over your left shoulder. You can come down to your forearms again, whatever feels good for you to open up the hip on this side. Take a few moments for you here. You can come down to your forearms, press firmly into your palms, tuck your toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, and a full big breath out. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, bring it through for half pigeon on the right. Right knee to right wrist, right ankle to left wrist. You would like to take this on your back. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Take a gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, take your gaze upward. Exhale, come down to your forearms. Place your head on a block or your mat that's accessible to you. Put your pigeon to sleep. If this is too much for you, you can take this on your back by coming to your back. Bend your left knee. You can take your right ankle over your left knee. And this might be enough. You might just gently nudge your left or your right knee away from you. If you need a little bit more, you can bring your left foot up to a 90-degree angle and use your elbow, your right elbow, to nudge your right knee away. And you can interlace your hands behind your left palm. So this might be where you want to be in pigeon today. If you're just feeling like that with way too much pressure on your knee or your hips are really, really tight, taking it supine is a really great option. So feel free to do that. If you're a normal pigeon, just breathe into the discomfort. It should never be painful, but it will be uncomfortable for a lot of us, especially if you're really stressed out right now. So just take some time to relax as much as you can. And imagine that you're releasing something here by hanging out in pigeon. Where can you soften and continue to unwind? Two more rounds of breath here. Slowly, when you're ready, start to come out of pigeon. You can take any kind of movement to bring some blood flow back into the side. You may want to extend your right leg to the back of your mat, or perhaps take some hip circles here, whatever feels good to you. Please take that. And when you're ready, we'll take pigeon on the other side. Tuck your toes, take your gaze up for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it through half pigeon on the left. Left knee to left wrist. Right knee to left knee, left ankle to right hand. I can't talk today. Take your gaze to your back foot to reset your spine. Inhale, take your gaze upward. Exhale, fold. Again, if you're taking this on your back, you'll just switch it out. You may need a block or blanket underneath your hip to help ease into this a bit. This side might be your challenging side, or perhaps the other side was a little tighter. Just breathe into it here. The discomfort won't last forever. Can you close your eyes and soften the muscles in your face? Can you send breath to your hip where it might be a little uncomfortable? Just taking some time to let some things go. Pigeon is usually one of my least favorite poses just because it forces me to be present and to release. But it's so needed, especially right now. So just send breath. Use your breath to soften just a little bit more. Two more rounds of breath here. Taking what you need. And slowly, when you're ready, start to make your way out of this side. Again, taking any movement that you need to bring blood flow back to this side of your body. Whatever feels good to you. When you're ready, toe tips to touch, knees out wide. Exhale, child's pose. Pull your fingertips out towards the front of your mat. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Just allow yourself to really stretch out here. Touch back down. Let that go. Feel the expansive space that we've created. Inhale, slowly rise. Come to a seat. Bring your heels in towards your glutes. Bring your right foot up to a 90-degree angle, and your left foot, your left ankle should be on your right knee for figure 4 shape. Inhale, raise your hips, take your gaze up for an inverted figure 4. Just allow your head to hang backwards. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Bring your left leg in to the inner part of your right thigh. Shift your chest towards your right foot. Inhale, your arms up. Take your gaze up. Exhale, hinge forward until you can't hinge anymore. Exhale, fold on this side. Allow your head to hang heavy. Fully stretch here. Inhale, rise. Plant your left palm behind your lower back on the earth below you. Inhale, raise your hips. Take your gaze up for a tripod. Take your gaze towards your right palm. Exhale, release. We'll switch out our figure 4 on this side. So bring your right ankle over on top of your left knee. Scoot your bottom in towards your left heel. Plant your palms. Inhale, raise your hips up, take your gaze back behind you. We're in inverted tabletop on this side. Exhale, slowly lower. Bring your right foot into your left thigh. Shift your shoulders to face your left toes. Inhale, take your gaze upward. Exhale, hinge forward. Exhale, fold. Allow yourself to hang heavy on this side. Inhale, rise, take your gaze up. Exhale, plant your right palm behind your lower back. Inhale, rise, tripod on this side. Take your gaze to your left fingertips. Exhale, lower back down. When you're ready, slowly come down to your spine, all the way on your back. We'll take 2 rounds of bridge pose, but if wheel is in your practice, feel free to take that. Shimmy your heels towards your fingertips. And when you're ready, inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. You may want to shimmy your shoulder blades underneath your back, and you can clasp your fingers together underneath your low back. The more that you ground into your feet, the more you'll be able to raise your hips. Exhale, slowly lower. Bring your knees in. You can take gentle rocks from side to side just to loosen up your lower back. Again, set up for a bridge pose. But if wheel is in your practice or you have another inversion that you'd like to take, please do so now. Inhale, lift your hips up, root into your feet, release your glutes. Exhale, slowly lower down. Again, bring your knees in. You can rock gently from side to side, taking any movements here. Tee out your arms. Take your knees over to the left-hand side. Take your gaze over to the right. Be mindful of your shoulder blades. Can you roll them down your back so they both touch the mat? Softly close your eyes here for this twist. Inhale your knees back to center. Exhale, bring them down to the right. Take your gaze over to the left. Again, check your shoulder blades. Are they both touching the mat? You may need to untwist a little bit to let that happen. That's okay. But can you allow yourself to just rinse out here? Slowly inhale your knees back to center. Exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your soles of your feet to touch, your knees out wide. You can bring one hand to your heart, the other to your belly, just to tune into your breath. Feel the opening in your lower back and in the front body. On your next inhale, slowly close your knees back together like a book. Inhale your knees to your chest. Exhale, happy baby. Grab for the outer edges of your feet. Bring your knees in towards your armpits. So you may be craving some stillness, or you may want to rock from side to side. If there's any other pose that we didn't take today that you're craving, please feel free to take that now. But if you're ready for some rest, bring your knees into your chest, bring your forehead to meet your knees. Exhale for Shavasana. Extend your legs out long and bring your palms facing up to receive some good energy, or down to feel a little bit more grounded. If you've been anxious, it might be a good practice to face your palms downward for some good grounding energy. If you're near a wall, you can always take legs up the wall for those good benefits of that. Whatever shape feels good for you. Just slowly soften into this here. Roll your shoulders down your back. Soften any muscles in your face. Close your eyes and just rest. Shavasana is here for you as long as you need. So if you're feeling peaceful and that you want more rest, please tune out my voice. But if you're ready to move on with the rest of your Saturday, you can start to bring some awareness back to your body. Perhaps you wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to roll out your wrists and your ankles. On your next inhale, take your great big morning stretch like we took at the beginning of class. Feeling that full body stretch. Do you feel any different in this pose than you did when we first started? Exhale, slowly make your way to either side for a brief step and fetal pose. Using whatever arm as a pillow. Close your eyes. Just take a moment here to thank yourself for allowing yourself this time. When you're ready, slowly make your way to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to heart center and softly close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a big open mouth sigh out. Breathe in something that you still need. And breathe out something that you don't. Thank you so much for joining me today. And happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. I hope you all enjoy your weekend and your day. Thanks for spending some time with me. I appreciate all of you. Namaste.